I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition in. All that lane switching, this is what the game is in. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Arizona Cardinals. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Right there. 54 Mike. It's a party now.
They'll run it now. This is Charkandrick Webb. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Darren Waller, 68 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
twist, watch twist, watch twist. Back. Hustle. Mike 27. Hey, tighten down. There you go. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
They'll throw on first down with Taylor. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. Mike 27.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Check. Lucky. Squeeze. Watch out.
On third down, Taylor eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Check three.
That one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Trying to go back to Watkins, but it'll be second down. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
He's checking.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Watch left. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. Pass it. Safety's creeping.
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. And this one complete to Charkandrick West. A big gain of 39 on third.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force them into third and long, have the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. How about the rookie in his NFL debut? Looking sharp. It's first and 10.
I'm coming after you. Deuce.
Now a give right side. West. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. The 20. And this is caught by Watkins. That goes for a gain of 31. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open it up to even more big plays.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Terrell Pryor with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Well, for these two franchises, the Lions and the Cardinals, it all began back on a Sunday in October of 1930 when the Chicago Cardinals visited Portsmouth, Ohio to play a scoreless game against the hometown Portsmouth Spartans in front of 6,500 fans. 4 years later, the Portsmouth Spartans would move to Detroit. Anyways, 90 seasons later, after some rebranding, a couple relocations, one of the oldest rivalries in the NFL still lives on. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Off. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
What we got? Watch twist.
To throw on 3rd down. Taylor. He finds Beckham complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Switch it.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Coming to you. He's coming. He's in there. We got double up.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves them with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Hey,
He may try and run for this. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. I got it. Twist.
He can run for it, and he will. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Check 31. Check 31. Switch.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Not that time for Watkins, and now it's 2nd down.
Check, ready. Turn the ending. Check 56. Stay with your man. Undercrush. Sponge. It's free.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
56 is the mic. And what's the leg? Check. Come on. Go.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 1st down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
I'll give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for them, too.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. They go play action with Haskins. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
They go play action now. Haskins looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line.
1st down, Detroit.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. 56.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Patterson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the 1st half.
So that means what in halftime?
And it's a fumble. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as well.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Terrell Pryor on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Here we go. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. All day, all day. Mike 27, Mike 27.
Taylor now to throw on third down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Go, go. Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Right here. Let it go.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Taylor. And this is caught. He hits Landry. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A couple of first downs, has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
Go, go.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's a loss of 3 on what should be the final play of the first half. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, here we go. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
Chubb shoves him away. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
We ain't giving up nothing, Joe. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Let's put him on the buses. Let's go. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Taylor flush to his right. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check 4, check 4.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Check. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Here we go on 4th down with Taylor. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the 2nd half.
And I get it. In this situation, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Good job.
Cordero Patterson, 33 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Hopkins with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
You got nothing.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
DeMarcus Lawrence on the stop. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Check tight end, check tight. Check tight. Slam, slam. Joker, 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 joker. Check, check 43. 3, 11. Check 24, check 24.
To throw is Taylor. To throw on 3rd down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Von Miller picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Man, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. The Cardinals worst in the NFL, 6 of 16 on 4th down last year, but they'll try it here.
Check the backer. Hot 7, hot 7. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Here we go, G, get up. Run it back.
They're going to try and throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
On the double. 6. Mike's 50. Oh, try. Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant.
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Watkins that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Where'd he go? 56 to Mike. 56. Go. Watch QB draw. Watch QB draw. Mike's 56.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Anthony Barr able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
The throw by Taylor here, and that's incomplete. Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Pull it together.
Taylor now throwing again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point.
Motion. Reset.
3rd and long, it's Taylor. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Fielded at about the 28. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Let's go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, their drive and will to come back.
And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for Detroit, and even 50 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
36.
Quickly into the hands of Patterson. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Cordero Patterson. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And oh, it's blocked. The Cardinals pick it up. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, 20, 10, 5, and all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Check 37. Check Check Mike 27.
Now they'll throw with Taylor. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Hey, check Mike 27, check Mike 27.
This time Taylor will throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up third down and 8.
Mike 27, Mike 27. Bandit. Hey, check Mike 27, check Mike 27. All you get is a headache. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Let's go.
Here's Taylor on third down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Von Miller, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Under 10, 10. Check me out. Zoom. Yo. 27, check Mike 27.
4th down, here's Taylor. Flushed out right. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts.
And that is intercepted by the all-pro safety, Eddie Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Taylor gives it to Chubb. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. It's caught by OBJ. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
And no pitch there, and no chance either, as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
He may try and run for this. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is recovered by the Cardinals.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it, because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. Taylor hit. He lost the football, and the Lions have recovered.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. He will push his way down to about the 14. Credit the tackle to DJ Swearinger.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the